Hey everybody, Dre2701 here again with part 2 of the NGC submissions tutorial. Hopefully nobody hurt their neck nodding off there in the first one. So now at this point we'll go ahead and talk about filling out the forms. So you'll go to the submission forms page on their website and you'll have options. They have it broke down into US coins, world coins, and ancient coins. The US coins and world coins are both the same form now. They've gone ahead and streamlined that so they're not separate forms. I don't know why they still have it here, but if you click on either one of them, it takes you to the exact same form. So you can click on those, a PDF file will come up that you can fill out, and then you can print them out. There'll be a total of 4 forms, exactly the same, duplicates. 3 of them you'll send in to them, and 1 you'll keep for your own records. Or you can click on the online submission form, which will walk you through step by step on filling out the forms, and at the end of it will automatically generate a printable form for you to do. Once again, 3 copies going to NGC and 1 copy for your own records. So now for the submission form itself. Most of it's pretty self-explanatory. As you can see here, items 1 and 2 will be your name and the address you want it shipped to. Block 3 will be the information as far as how you want it shipped back to you. This is also where you will check off if you submit your coins in the mint packaging or airtights and you want them returned. You'll check it off there for the $3, and that's for the whole submission form. Block 4, you will check off whether they are US or world coins. Like I said before, they used to have 2 separate forms. Now they've condensed it down to 1 form. And 5 here is NCS conservation. If you're sending your coins in to have them professionally conserved, for lack of a better term, cleaning, whatever, but something that they accept, then you will check it off here. These fees also include the NGC grading. I haven't really dealt with that yet. So 6 will actually be the NGC grading tiers that we looked at in part 1. So you'll check off what grading tier it is. And this is, like I said, you can only select 1. So all the coins on the submission form need to be for that tier. If you're grading something in a separate tier, you'll need to do a separate submission form for it. And you can send them all together at the same time, but everything needs to be on its own submission form. Number 7 is where you'll select any additional services that you may want, such as special labels, mint errors, varieties. And number 8 is where you'll select if you want any of the imaging services that they provide done. Next, in section 9 is where you'll actually put the information about the various coins that you're submitting. If you're submitting more than 1 type of coin, each coin will go on its own line, each type of coin. So say you're sending 5 kookaburras in, they're all 2015, they're all the same size. That'll go on line 1. So the first thing you'll do is the quantity of coins that you're submitting, the country it was minted in. Next will be the date it was minted, the mint mark if there's one on there. If you're unsure of this, you can leave it blank and they'll fill it in for you. The denomination you'll need to fill out. Next will be whether it's a mint state or a proof type coin. No need to do reverse proofs or anything like that. Once again, they'll go ahead and do the designation for that. Next, you'll check off if you've sending it in for either the variety or mint error service. You'll check one or the other on that, on what you want them to look for. Following that will be if you're sending a coin from PCGS to be crossed over. You will put the minimal grade that you want. So if it's already graded as a 68, you can say the minimum grade it has to cross over at a 68, or you don't want them to remove it from the slab. You can't go higher than the grade it is in already. If there's a certificate number for it, you'll go ahead and enter that in the next section. And the final one, which is required, is the declared value. So what you're declaring that the value of the coin is. You'll go ahead and total all that up then down at the bottom for a total declared value. And they need this obviously for shipping purposes when they send it back to you and they insure it. After that, down section 10, you'll go ahead and add up all your totals. If you're doing any conservation, figure out the fees on that, how many coins you're sending in total, your grading fees for the tiers, any specialty services, imaging. There is also a $8 handling fee, a little extra money in their pocket, and then you also have the shipping costs that you'll need to add into here from the table on how many coins you're submitting and the value. And go ahead and total that up. Next, you'll move on over to 11, probably the most important one for them, is where you'll go ahead and designate how you're going to pay. If you're going to send them in a check, Visa, MasterCard, debit cards, whatever. You'll put your information on here. Go ahead and sign it. I believe only one of these copies needs to be signed, and that's the one that will be going to their billing section. And then down below, there's a block 12 where you'll go ahead and sign and print your name and put the date on. And that will be the end of that, filling out the actual submission form. Okay, next will be preparing your coins for shipment. Several different ways. You can either leave it in the mint capsules. Obviously, this one isn't. Just doing this for demonstration purposes. So you can leave it in the mint capsule. They do want you to label each one. You'll just go ahead and write the submission number on there and what line that coin belongs to. For that, I've done little dots, written the information on there, just stuck the dot on the capsule. I've also just taken it, gotten a rubber band, of course it's going to be difficult right now. Come on, perform for the camera. So, just done that to each one of the capsules. Or you can take them out, or if there is no capsules, you just put them in a flip. Once again, take the information, slide it in the other side. 1 coin per flip. They're very specific about that, and everyone must have the identifying invoice number and what line it belongs to. At that time, you'll gather up all your submissions, rubber band them together or whatever, package them up, and go ahead and ship them out. I've gone ahead and included an actual invoice for the last one I did, just to show some transparency here so nobody has any misconceptions. This can be pricey. You can look at the prices when it gets down below and see what it actually comes out to. This one wasn't too bad. It came out just under $20 per coin, but that is with no special services, no special labels or anything like that. So that's what a submission form looks like when it's filled out. Now that's the one that is done online. That's not the PDF that you'll be filling out yourself. And if you also note up in the very top right hand corner, there's actually the submission number also, and that's the number that you'll be putting on the little pieces of paper to attach to each coin. If you do it the online way, at the end it gives you an option to print out a sheet of them that you can cut up, and it'll already be labeled and have the line numbers and so forth. Okay, everybody. Well, that is it. That is how to submit to NGC 101. I hope the information has been informative. If you like it, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any further questions, feel free to either leave a comment below or PM me. I'll try to answer anything that I'm able to. If not, there's plenty of other people in this community that have a lot more knowledge on the grading process with NGC. First one that comes to mind, obviously, is Numa Stacker, which most of you know. Does a lot of submissions, has a wealth of information to pass on, I'm sure. So, appreciate you watching. Thank you, and have a great Easter.